Hindu mythology is believed to contain profound truths and timeless wisdom that guide individuals on their spiritual journey. It extends beyond its literal narratives and characters. It delves into the realm of symbolism, metaphor, and spiritual teachings, providing insights into the nature of existence and the human quest for self-realization. One key aspect of Hindu mythology is the portrayal of gods and goddesses as archetypes, representing different aspects of the divine and human consciousness. Each deity embodies specific qualities and energies that individuals can explore and develop these qualities within themselves. The characters and events in these stories provide moral dilemmas, ethical choices, and examples of the consequences of one's actions, encouraging individuals to discern right from wrong and make virtuous choices. Hindu mythology often explores the interplay of good and evil, light and darkness, and the eternal battle between divine forces and demonic forces. These narratives reflect the human struggle between higher and lower impulses, and provide moral dilemmas, ethical choices, and examples of the consequences of one's actions, encouraging individuals to discern right from wrong and make virtuous choices. Hindu mythology invites individuals to look beyond the literal narratives and engage with the deeper spiritual teachings encoded within these ancient stories. It encourages self-reflection, self-discipline, and the cultivation of divine qualities in order to realize one's true nature and connect with the eternal and transcendental reality. The Ramayana is an ancient Hindu epic that narrates the journey of Lord Rama, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu, and his heroic quest to rescue his wife Sita from the clutches of the demon king Raavana. Raavana holds significant importance in the Ramayana, due to his complex character and the moral lessons associated with him. As the primary antagonist, Raavana embodies both extraordinary power and profound flaws. He is depicted as a learned scholar, a mighty warrior, and a ruler with immense political and administrative skills. We also see Raavana depicted with 10 heads, but did he really possess 10 heads, or is there any profound deeper meaning to this portrayal? Let us find out in today's video. Raavana, the antagonist in the great Hindu epic Ramayana, was a complex being, who displayed both negative and positive qualities throughout his life's journey. He excelled as a warrior, politician, and king, demonstrating his expertise in astrology and Ayurveda. He ruled his kingdom with great care, ensuring the well-being of even the poorest inhabitants who were never subjected to poverty. Additionally, Raavana possessed exceptional poetic and scholarly abilities. But in spite of all these qualities, we remember Raavana as the 10-headed evil Asura king who kidnapped Sita, and finally met his fate under Rama. So did Raavana really possess 10 heads, or why is he depicted with 10 heads? Ravana's 10 heads is a symbolism of his mastery over the 6 Shastras and 4 Vedas. However, Raavana was led astray by his desire for pleasure. In his pursuit of so-called happiness, he succumbed to a variety of vices that caused him to deviate from the right path. As his hunger for power grew, his 10 heads of knowledge became associated with the 10 qualities that manifest in those who are attached to such power. The 10 qualities include kama, lust, krodha, anger, moha, delusion, labha, greed, mada, pride, matsarya, envy, buddha, intellect, manas, mind, chitta, will, and ahamkara, ego. Spiritual success depends on maintaining a steady intelligence, which can only be achieved through controlling the senses. Excessive focus on sensory objects leads to attachment, and prolonged attachment gives rise to intense longing or lust. When the desired object is not attained, anger emerges. Falling victim to anger blinds individuals, causing them to lose their intelligence and become bewildered, thereby losing sight of their true spiritual identity. In Ravana's case, Sita became the object of his senses. Driven by lust, he forcibly took her, and his anger grew when she rejected him. Blinded by rage, he lost all intelligence and believed he could defeat Sita's husband, Rama, who was an incarnation of Vishnu and ultimately was vanquished by Lord Rama. Ravana, as a ruler, learned scholar and a powerful warrior, failed to control his senses and strayed from the path of righteousness. He forgot his responsibilities as a king, father, and husband, and his true spiritual identity, and thus ended up meeting his doom. Regardless of one's power, knowledge, and accomplishments, the absence of spiritual integrity renders them meaningless. This lesson is exemplified in the story of Raavana, whose character serves as a poignant reminder. Despite his immense power, profound knowledge, and numerous talents, Raavana's lack of spiritual integrity led to his downfall. His vices overshadowed his virtues, causing him to be remembered for his misdeeds, rather than his admirable qualities. The epic tale of Rama's victory over Raavana carries a profound spiritual meaning. Rama's act of shooting an arrow at Raavana's navel, where it was believed he held the elixir, is not merely a physical act but a symbolic representation. In this context, Rama represents the supreme consciousness that resides within each of us, waiting to be realized and awakened. When we awaken to our true spiritual nature, we gain the power to overcome the 10 vices symbolized by Raavana's 10 heads. These vices bind us and hinder our spiritual growth. They keep us attached to worldly desires, and prevent us from realizing our higher selves. The navel is a potent symbol as well in this context. It represents the seat of attachment, as we are all born with an umbilical cord that connects us to the physical realm. By targeting Raavana's navel, Rama signifies the severing of attachment to these vices. Similarly, when the supreme consciousness within us becomes awakened, it helps us detach from the grip of these vices and we become spiritually aware. The act of destroying Raavana's 10 heads, and ultimately defeating him, signifies the transformative process that occurs within us, when we allow the supreme consciousness to guide our lives. It represents the eradication of negative qualities, and the blossoming of virtuous qualities, leading to spiritual awakening and self-realization. Ultimately, the story of Rama's victory over Raavana serves as an allegory for our own inner struggle, to overcome our vices and awaken our spiritual potential. It teaches us that by recognizing and connecting with the supreme consciousness within us, we can transcend our attachments, dissolve the 10 vices that bind us, and attain a higher state of spiritual awareness and consciousness. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, to stay connected with us to discover more aspects like this on Hindu mythology and philosophy.